This is another 6-player fixed card game on the Moonstone Forest map in which I'm red, the third player in this game. And from what it looks like I will probably go for this continent, though the blue player has 5 troops near at the right side, but with me getting there first the blue player wouldn't consider going for that continent anymore, right? Not so sure actually, but I mean the blue player could really go for this 2 territories continent, or I mean I could even go for it myself, but then I think I will have to probably immediately wipe the blue player out from it, which if not getting a relatively good blitz roll, could make as a very easy continent for the black player to take. So actually yeah, I think I will rather stick to my initial option, while let the blue player to take over that continent next to black. I didn't really want to take the 5 versus 2 blitz roll which is not 100%, but this is because I would increase the chances for the blue player not going for it. So let's see where the blue player goes. Honestly he should really take over that 2 territories continent. But yeah, he decides to contest for the same continent with me in which he has even fewer troops. And after all the game could just be ruined for both of us at the end with none of us holding it and getting eliminated soon as the weakest players. But yeah, I mean if the blue player doesn't want that 2 territories continent, then I will take it over myself. But first of all let's see if the black player accepts my alliance request, otherwise I'm not going here just to immediately get wiped out. But alright, the black player accepted it, so that's some good news for me. Also I'm not sure why the blue player sent an alliance request for me. It's kinda rude to go in someone's continent and then demand that person to move out leaving him with no continent himself. Or I mean I have no idea what the blue player means, but he literally has no other way just to go back as both of my armies are blocking his way to any other direction, and I cannot really move out myself either, so we are kinda stuck. But alright. It seems he wants to go for that one border continent he added his troops to. But again, no way for me to move out, so unless I would like to waste this 5 troops on the purple player's 3 troops, but with me doing so, that would literally leave blue with those 2 continents, so I'm not doing that. But the blue player came with a smart decision, he moved them out back again, and then says attack his territory if I need to. And then that he's sorry but he needs to attack my territory as well, so I think I know what he wants. He wants that I would move these 5 troops from his way towards that one border continent he is going for, so then he would be able to bring his troops to that continent without any of us wasting troops. Though while I think I understand what the blue player suggests to do, should I actually really do it? Maybe it's worth throwing the blue player under the bus and just simply putting my troops on that border, so then those blue's troops would stick in the green player's continent. I mean maybe the blue player wouldn't get mad on me thinking that I just didn't understand what he wanted me to do. Though on the other hand it would be really great to have a strong alliance with someone, so I'm thinking if it's something I really need with the blue player. Well I mean I will rather be friends. I will just not receive those troops for that continent for a single turn, so to sacrifice that for a strong alliance is definitely worth it. I assume the blue player would expand to the left side and destroy my enemies there. So yeah, I will rather have a strong alliance, I mean to have a good chance for that, as I know that the blue player could just simply decide to betray me after establishing a good position for himself. Anyway, as you can see the black player just wiped me out from my first continent. I'm assuming the blue player going through the second continent and invading me, really increased the chances for the black player to do that, as it's always much easier to attack a player who is being already attacked by someone else. But I mean I didn't really care about that continent anymore, my plan was just to simply leave it without putting any more troops into it and just holding it until my opponents let me to. But while I expected someone to take over it, I didn't expect for that to happen so immediately, and also I was allied with black expecting that he would be a good ally or at least neutral towards me, so for that reason it was unexpected too. The black player didn't ask my permission, he just simply took over it without saying anything. And I'm wondering if it's something related to purple. I mean before the black player invading me the purple player was telling me to attack black. So I think the purple player could have told the black player to attack me as well. The purple player was the player who sent me an alliance request by himself, and we weren't neighboring players or something like that, so I think the purple player could be a player who sends the alliance requests to everyone as well. Anyway, now it's the time for the fun part. With the pink player taking over that big one border continent, let's actually encourage the black player to attack him. Let's pretend being a naive ally who still takes his alliance seriously even with him wiping me out from my continent. And I cannot actually believe that worked out, so let's tell my other allies to attack black, as I'm definitely attacking him myself and taking over that one border continent. He already traded in a set, so that's not something to worry about. It would just be dumb to let him hold all of these 3 continents and simply let him dominate the game when I could easily prevent that of happening. It would just be the best opportunity to highly weaken black and make him get eliminated soon, as the blue and green players seem to be my good allies, so it would be much easier to play in the 3-player endgame with them, while the black player already showed that I cannot really trust him too much. But firstly, let's take the pink and purple players out for all of their sweet cards, as that should definitely increase my advantage by a lot. And with finishing taking pink out, let's take out the purple player as well. So to having even 8 cards get to trade in 2 sets at once and reduce the timer by 30 seconds. And now let's attack black and take over that one border continent myself. I think I would fail taking black out if fully going after him, but even if I succeeded I would only get 1 card, so that's not worth it at all, and then my allies blue and green would almost definitely team up on me and my position would be ruined. So I will rather prefer to have a bigger guarding army on that one border continent, so at the very least I would hold it. And oh my goodness! The blue player is actually attacking green while I just thought he will simply take over my unguarded continent similarly like the black player did. So that's really amazing news for me that the blue player is attacking green, as that basically really gives me the game with the blue player staying in a very strong alliance with me. I mean, the green player will definitely not attack me now, while I will just take the black player out, and while the blue player himself will be relatively weak. Well, the black player just quit, and while I shouldn't worry about the bot anymore, I think let's still play like I would have played to have more fun. But alright, the green player has just quit as well. Well, I would feel bad to attacking blue with him being such an awesome ally, so I will just still take the black player out and then I will see if blue still attacks green. I think if the blue player betrayed me, I would still easily win against him at the endgame. So I'm just letting him choose whether he wants to be taken before or after the green bot. So let's tell blue to attack green and let's see if he follows my order. If he wipes the green player out from his area, then I will definitely be able to easily take the green player out. And it looks like the blue player is being a good buddy and really helped me achieve that. I mean, he probably understands that he cannot win against me in the endgame, so he treats it rather being like the alliance victory or just simply being fine with the second place. Either way doesn't matter that much as I win this game. I really messed up breaking through the blue player's last continent, but again doesn't matter. And now check out another game in which I survived as the weakest barely surviving player. That's another 6-player fixed card game.